The biggest thing with RBP is it was an unknown area for our business. Essentially, what we have had in the past is all of our role-based permissions were all partner managed, meaning we would open a ticket with our partner and say, we need XYZ person to have access to this, and they would go manage the permissions. They weren't necessarily doing anything wrong at all. They were taking our task, making the permission, and rolling it out. But over time, when you have not only different partners throughout the years, but all these different tasks that you're kind of evolving your permissions, we had no idea that we had actually grown to, around 200 or so permission roles, and probably, not to shock anybody, but about 500 permission groups. And so depending on your company size, that may make sense. But for Will Scott, it 100% did not make sense. We are not that large of a company or have complex processes that we needed all of those roles and groups. And so our first step was generating the role-based permissions workbook to kind of see where are we at with our roles and our groups. Once we had that well documented and we understood our current state, we were able to go through and identify almost 25% of those roles weren't even turned on. So they're just sitting out in the system, causing what I would call noise on the screens of things I don't even need to look at or worry about anymore. So we were able to decommission 25% right off the bat. Then we looked at, okay, so now that we've got all of our inactive roles that are from legacy configuration, let's focus on what is existing. What we found out as an example is like our HR data entry team, they were assigned four different roles that pretty much did the exact same thing. So in success factors land, while that is supported, you could have multiple roles on top of people, and the system will dynamically work. It's not leading practice. And one of my director's biggest task for my team was let's get success factors back to leading practice. And this is one of the ways we were able to start that journey.